Welcome back to this YouTube channel. It's your boy Citizen QWADJO. If this is the first time you're seeing this face on your screens, kindly subscribe, like, share, comment as well, because you know your comments are always welcome on this channel. Look, I've always said that Africa is capable of managing its own affairs, but it is we those managing the affairs of our various countries. We are those that are not being able to, manage it well, and that's why we are always being considered as poor. But the land called Africa, rich of natural resources, can't be considered as poor. On this channel, we only talk about developmental issues that are going to bring development in Africa. Those are the things that we talk about. So when an individual, a government does something which is recommendable, why not? We will praise that individual or that government. But when you do something contrary to development, we will talk about it. We will poke you. We will say it right into your face, because we want to change that narrative, that perception about Africa. I've seen something in the Ghanaian media, and look, I'm so much hurt, and that's why I wanted to talk about it. As a citizen of my country and as a citizen of my continent, we need to talk about such things going on in our communities. It is a law now in Ghana that no one is supposed to get into mining. I wouldn't say even illegal mining. No one is supposed to mine gold in Ghana. And it is mainly because our river bodies have been destroyed. River bodies have now turned into muddy waters. So aquatic lives have been lost in all our water bodies. And so the government have taken this initiative that we need to stop illegal mining. And the best way to stop illegal mining is to halt mining itself in Ghana for now, until the turbidity of the water, becomes something that's okay. It's now okay. We can now start mining again with strict regulations. But surely you are going to have recalcitrants who are surely going to get into it, still going to mine. And guess what? Some Ghanaians have found themselves in this. People have been arrested, excavators have been bent, and a whole lot of things have been happening since the government took the initiative to curb this situation in our country, Ghana. But I saw this particular video and this story that I wanted to talk about. In one instance, I saw in a video the Ghanaian military who have been deployed to protect the land and then to stop people from mining. This military man arrested a Chinese, and he was humbly talking to the Chinese, telling the Chinese, have you seen what you've done? You've caused much more harm to the river bodies. You are not supposed to mine over here and all that. He was, in fact, calmly as well, talking to this Chinese, this foreigner. Okay. Now, in another instance, 3 Ghanaians were arrested. And guess what happened? They've been jailed 15 years imprisonment. And they are also supposed to pay 240,000 Ghana cedis. Look, when I saw it, I was like, God, what really is wrong with us as a people? Why do we always want to crucify our own and glorify the foreigner? If Chinese men, whenever they are arrested, they are just deported. They are not even fined. They are just deported. What about the Ghanaian? When the Ghanaian who owns the land, who owns the natural resources that have been there, the gold which have been there for years, this gold is supposed to better the life of these Ghanaians, these low-income Ghanaians. these Ghanaians who do not have what it takes to even survive for 3 days. When these people are arrested, you've jailed them 15 years imprisonment. That is 5 years each for the 3. And then they are supposed to pay 240,000 Ghana cedis. I was like, God. Instead of government to find solutions to this, I am in no way supporting people still destroying our water bodies. Never. I will always advocate for the right things to be done, for systems to work, for rules and regulations to work in our country. But look, rules, regulations will only work when people, you've given them the opportunity, you've given them what they need, and then they have failed to comply with what you've given them. That is when you can punish them as harsh as this. Because these people do not have work to do. Many of these people are unemployed. And human beings need to survive. So they will do everything humanly possible to make sure that they will get something to eat. So why don't you provide work for these people? If you've been able to arrest them, they are living in a mining community, in a farming community. Why shouldn't we even get a state farm? We don't even have a state farm. Why shouldn't we provide employment to these people, and none of them will get into illegal mining again? This is as simple as that. Get them something to be doing, and they won't get themselves into such acts. It is as simple as that. But we are failing to tackle the main reason why these people are getting themselves involved into illegal mining, and we are punishing them for illegal mining. We are throwing away the baby with the bucket, or the baby with the dirty water, instead of bringing the baby out, pouring the dirty water away, cleaning the baby, providing for the baby. No, we are throwing the baby, the dirty water, and the bucket itself away. We are crucifying innocent Ghanaians, people who voted for this government for the betterment of their life. You've not been able to provide employment for these people, and then today you've turned around when these people seek for greener pastures, when they seek for income to feed themselves and their families, you go back arresting them, jailing them 15 years, and then asking them to pay 240,000 Ghana cedis. If they were rich, if they had this money, do you think they would have gotten themselves involved into this? Can't you think outside the box one bit? So because it is a law now that when you get yourself involved into illegal mining, you should be arrested, you will be jailed. So then, this is the only solution we have. It is only in Africa that we don't provide solutions to issues. We don't, go into details why people undertake and people get themselves into any act. Yes, we just do not want to ask ourselves, why are people getting into armed robbery? Why are people getting into fraud? Why are the youth getting themselves into illegal mining? Let's solve that problem for them. If you are able to solve that problem for them, and still there are some of them getting themselves involved into illegal mining, fine. When you arrest those people and you jail them, even life imprisonment, we will support you because you've provided jobs for them to go and do, and they have failed to do it. But until you provide jobs for these people, it is so wrong. It is so wrong to come up today and tell us that you are jailing these people, these innocent Ghanaians, which you have failed to provide jobs for them, 15 years imprisonment, and then they are supposed to pay these huge sums of money. Why should it be so? 240,000 Ghana cedis is, I think, $40,000. Yes, I think so. Either between $40,000 to $50,000. Yes, that's what they are supposed to pay. And if these people, these innocent Ghanaians, I am showing you pictures of these people. Look at how innocent they are, how poor they are, how wretched they are. How are they going to get these huge sums of money? And we have a president and we have a minister who have seen all these things, and we have judges, we've had lawyers, human rights lawyers who are supposed to talk about these things. They are all quiet looking at these people, provide jobs for the people. When they don't want to work, then look, when you get them, you are going to jail them. With this, everyone will support you, but until then, we can't continue this way. We can't be killing these people. And one annoying thing is when the foreigners, when they are caught, they are not even jailed. They are not even fined. They are just deported. This is madness. And we those that own the land, we've now become slaves in our own land, and the foreigners are free to do whatever they are willing to do. How can we run a country like this?